Part of the countryside where an unusual discovery has been made. Subscribe to Metal Detecting News for all your manufacturer and dealer updates. Find out what all your favourite YouTubers are up to.
Get news on all the amazing rallies and clubs near you.
You know Metal Detecting News has free giveaways? I'd better subscribe then, it'd be daft to miss out.
Oh, I forgot to do that, didn't I?
It's Thursday, it's 8 o'clock, and it's the big detecting show.
It certainly is. Good evening, Adrian. Good evening.
Good evening, David. Good evening, Seamus.
Good evening, lads.
Thank you for joining. It's come in. We did have a video from Jelly.
Got it. I've just done it. I've just texted you to say it's done.
Oh.
Do you want to play it now?
Yeah, go on.
No, let's introduce it first. I'll let you introduce it.
So Jelly Detects, YouTuber, she did a 50k.
It's not Metal Detective, not Jelly.
Yeah,
Detective.
but it wasn't. Yeah. But it wasn't a 50k walk. It was like a long way, 50k. Ultra marathon. She did it, and she raised a lot of money. And thank you for those in the chat who gave her a donation. And she sent us a video.
It's Thursday. It's 8 o'clock. It's the big detecting show.
I missed that.
She didn't do it landscape. Everyone, oh my God.
It's Thursday. It's 8 o'clock. It's the big detecting show.
And if you do want to send one of those in, please do, and do it in landscape.
Yeah, but Jelly was busy. She'd probably done 20k by then. But I do wonder about portrait videos. We all pay like thousands of pounds to have like a massive 55, 60-inch TV in our house, and in 10 years from now, we'll all be watching everything in portrait, which makes me laugh. But well done to Jelly. she's raised nearly £2,000. So hats off.
You try looking at the old videos I've got off my Nokia.
Well, yeah, I bet they were all portrait, weren't they?
No, they're just like
Square. They're square. They're square. They're square. But
I found a Nokia not long ago.
sorry, who's that man down there? Who's that?
That's that Shane.
Ah, Shane. Those who don't know who you are, I've met you probably once on a dating site, but I've never met you in person. Tell us about yourself, Shane.
Well, yeah, I don't recall the dating site. I've got to say that.
Yeah, but you had a different name.
How
And
cheesy
you're a woman.
How cheesy do I make the introduction? So I'm Shane. I'm the Staffordshire Searcher. Dave took me on board as a young child, and now I've grown into a grey beard.
Young child.
He
Another
groomed
one.
me, even though I taught him how to metal detect.
But to be fair, now Shane's grooming someone else, which just leave it there.
We won't talk about that. And he's gold talk.
So Shane,
Shane doesn't know, but in 3 weeks' time, Shane's going to be co-hosting the show and bringing him on. So there you go.
Shane, you started with Vanquish 540, didn't you?
Yeah. Well, actually, I started with a Dr. Otak.
Yeah, but just ignore that. What made you go for the Vanquish?
This Vanquish.
Yes, that exact one. Recommendations. I joined, I think it was UK Metal Detecting Group on Facebook and asked for recommendations on what metal detector I could go for within my price range at the time, and everyone recommended the Vanquish 540.
It weren't cheap for what it is. It's like a bit clunky, isn't it? Compared to
they recommended the
Simplex.
340, but I was like autistic in the hobby and needed the best of the best, and I put that little bit extra out for the headphones and stuff on what I could afford, because it was just before COVID. I didn't really have the money for it, and we were meant to be getting married until COVID hit, so I didn't really have the money at all. So I went for the Vanquish, and I had it for years. I had it for how many years, Dave? 3 years before I moved on to the Nox. And then moved on to the Nox 800, and from there I've now got a DS2, an Apex, a 250, MIDI Horde, and other machines, but obviously I use the DS2 now.
It's funny because me and Dave, we always talk about the Vanquish, and I personally think it's a wolf in sheep's clothing, that machine, isn't it, Dave? It is so easy to use, and it finds so much stuff.
The only thing that used to annoy me with it was my main permission that I had originally, the one I pulled like hundreds of silvers off because it was like a manor farm. It had power lines running over it, and the Vanquish couldn't cope in it. That was the only thing that really annoyed me.
Yeah, you haven't got a frequency shift, have you, or anything in there?
And then when I went to the Nox,
said it was a great machine. He had over £500 off the beach.
You can't remember for the machine.
Hi, Steve. I hope you're well. I think it's a cracking machine, but it's restricted, and if you want to tweak it, you can't.
If you're talking about modern machines and how the technology has moved forward in that time since the Vanquish was released, it still holds up to it, and needs to be. You can't go wrong, especially at the moment. We spoke last week about the current price range of the Vanquishes. You can't knock it as a backup machine, especially if you're a Minelab user.
And I know it's old school, but I quite like putting batteries. Fanta. I've got
Fanta Pear.
But I think it's quite nice. Like when I go detecting, I feel like I'm off grid. So phone goes off. I don't get a signal where I detect. And putting batteries in, it's a bit old school. It ain't great for the environment, but the Vanquish's got rechargeable, or you can put normal AA batteries. I think it's 4, isn't it, Shane? And it's quite nice. And you'll get more than a day's worth. Well, 2 days.
Yeah,
Detecting.
2-3 days full.
Yeah. So I quite like that old school approach of the Vanquish, but Minelab have brought out a basic machine this week, which I think £99, wasn't it, Dave?
Yeah.
And I think they're really hammering the beginner market, which, it's okay. For us, we look at the coil and the settings and think, whoa. But I think Minelab, I personally think they're going to launch a new Vanquish range or something like that soon.
I did. The Vanquish is the reason I started YouTube and in general, because of how tricky the machine can be in iron infestated land and how much it falsies and so on. Because I remember when I first went onto Manor Farm, it was absolutely littered with Dave's been on there. Dave's had fibs and hammers and all sorts off there, and it was littered with iron and everything you would get a falsing signal with. And it was one of them where I remember sitting in the field getting really, really annoyed with myself because all I was digging with iron over and over and over again. And I invited Steve Real. He started pulling up all these coins with his 800, and I just saw it as I need to be better. And then when I started to work the machine out properly, that's when I decided, right, I'm going to share my, how can I put it, my knowledge with it and try and help other people. So it's not a very good video, but I put out there what not to dig with the Vanquish, and I go over the signals, what not to dig, and then dig them up to show them what it actually was in the first place.
I think when you say, I agree, digging quite a bit of iron with the Vanquish, but when you look at the cost and look at what you have had from it, probably digging iron is probably 5-10% max.
Oh, it was like 90 though when I first started because I didn't.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
but then I started to realize I used a 60-40 rule to myself in my head. So I used to say to myself, if the 60% of the signal is good, but then 40% of the signal has got the odd iron buzz with it, I would dig it anyway.
Dave, yeah, here we go. Look at that.
So it's the Minelab Xterra Intrepid Tactical Edition, which comes in a nice camo colour by the look of it, in a nice box. 99.
That's a shame. The colour's nicer than the Vanquish.
It's a new entry-level machine from Minelab for the beginner who demands ease of use with pro features. Now available in a new tactical camo design. This is a fully automatic all-terrain metal detector with advanced features such as iron discrimination, target ID, tones, pinpoint mode, adjustable sensitivity, all in the lightweight, simple to use package. I wonder how. So it's got 3 tones: ferrous low, non-ferrous mid and high, 3 volume levels, 5-level indicator, mono LCD. Coil size is 10-inch, 55-inch length max stem. 28.3-inch minimum. The coil is waterproof, 2.7 pounds or 1.2 kg,
which is light.
Two
9-volt batteries, and it runs on 5.82 kilohertz. Very low frequency.
Yeah, so you're not gonna find potentially hammers, but you're going to dig up stuff at that frequency. But what's interesting is there's 2 9-volt batteries. That's a lot of power for a machine.
Yeah.
So I don't think it says battery time, but yeah, £99. They're making money on that. So that's I don't know. I don't know how they've done it. 99 quid. I mean,
you say that, Adrian. Other companies have come in with entry-level machines that are powerful and pricey. So obviously, other machines are going to have to follow suit. Will Garrett do the same? I know their Ace series was the initial entry level, but they come up with something beginner-esque.
I personally think the Ace is a different league to this. This to me is, you're new to the hobby. You're thinking about taking it out. You go on Temu, you go on AliExpress, you go on other sites, Amazon, I'll say them all, and you see a metal detector that will detect 2 meters for that price. As we always say on this show, buy from a well-known brand or a distributor like Crawford's, Regton's, LP, whatever. And I think £99 for a brand that is established. So that's like buying. So let's say a Ford Fiesta. What do you drive, Shane? A Seat thing. I know I'm going to cars. I know I'm going to cars again, but it's like buying a Ford Fiesta for like £6,000.
Dave's probably
it's
doing
not-
that because I had a brand new 23 plate car and Dave dented it on the second day of having it.
Oh, was it? Oh God, won't ask how. But going back to what I was saying, it's a good quality brand, cheap detector, and Philip Wills just put in the chat. There's probably a little R&D by borrowing from other machines. Yes, so there's a little bit of Vanquish in there. There's probably there's a lot of things in there. So I can't wait to get hold of one. I can't wait to get hold of one because if you're looking at brands, Viking, right, who've been going for like 40 years, Viking metal detectors, I think their cheapest is like 90 quid or £99. So very excited about that. Oh, before I forget,
Yes, Nick.
tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock, Rodney Cook Memorial. Sorry, Dave. Rodney Cook Memorial, the third dig of the year, which is in September, end of September, is going live. 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. Go to rodneycookmemorial.co.uk and there'll be tickets. And I'll be going to that because it's brand new. And I say this, undetected land.
So will I, and so will she.
Yeah, she'll be going, will she?
Yes.
So tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock,
I'll be camping,
rodneycookmemorial.co.uk. It's actually less tickets than the other events, and I don't know why, but it's probably because it's good land.
But
Shane,
yes,
Nick Berry would like to know, do you have any update, and obviously for the viewers and stroke listeners who don't know, about your Rodney Cook Memorial Viking find from last year?
So making big.
So it ended up not being Viking. They said it was late Saxon, and they put it down as an Irish, I think it's pronounced crozier. So it would have been on the top of a staff that one of the bishops or so on would have used. It would have been that decoration. There's only ever been 3 found in the UK, and the other 2 were found via burial. It's the first one to ever be found via metal detecting. So because of that, it's gone through the new Treasure Act, unfortunately. With the new Treasure Act, there's a lot of stipulation to it. So my flow's arguing with the Wiltshire flow that it's important and it needs to be brought for the museum. But the Wiltshire flow are the 2 that have the ones found via burials, and they're turning around and saying, no, we don't want it, which I hope they do in all fairness, because when I got a value on it, like for the farmer's behalf as well, it's a lot more expensive private sales. But I handed it in dirty. That's the only problem I've got with it, because I handed it in still dirty. I never cleaned it. I never washed it. I don't know whether the gold, like gilding and filigree underneath it, is actually still there, or whether it's all bronze disease.
Have they not sent you any images after cleaning or anything?
No, they haven't cleaned it. They're basically just still arguing the case. So they've turned. The Wiltshire are saying they don't want it.
You'd have thought if it's coming out the ground, the potential of bronze disease, they would have conserved it. If it's
I thought the same. Yeah, they've even got it in my coin pod, in the same one as that. I give them the pod with the, because it fills the whole thing. and I still haven't got that back, or I haven't really heard of anything. But she's just telling me that they're arguing with Wiltshire Flow that it's important and it should be brought, but Wiltshire are turning around and saying no, we don't want it because we've got two in better condition.
Which is
trying to
odd,
find a picture of it, actually.
The malarkey of the Wiltshire Flows and the RCM.
But yeah, so it was basically Adidas late Saxon. It's I have got the 3D image of it if you want me to send you that, Adrian. You know where the museum scan it.
I'm trying to find.
Yeah, let's do that, Shane.
Go on.
Let me find it.
That was I was with you, Shane, that day, detecting.
Yeah, and you said it was a 1980s draw fitting.
Yeah. I looked at it and it was a big old lump, wasn't it? I mean, it's like big old lump.
Talking of draw fittings.
Yeah, he says it's a 1980s draw fitting. I wouldn't be worried about it.
I wanted to.
Talking of draw fittings. And just on behalf of Stephen Brame, I would like to say, Adrian, you did get the image that I sent you that Stephen Brame found a small but adequately formed fibula.
It's a draw. It's a draw.
Ministry of Detect Dig on Sunday, which I do have a video from the Ministry Detect.
Go on.
Now?
Yeah, go on.
We'll lead on to it. We'll keep that video for later. It's the one I sent you and you went, what?
There you go, Adrian. I've sent you the sketch from the flow on WhatsApp. But I've got like 6 treasure cases going through at the minute, so it's doing me head and try and keep up with them all. I've got a runic ring going through, a silver runic ring, a bosun whistle, but they don't know if it is a bosun whistle. See, that's how I handed it in. So I don't even know if there's all the gold filigree underneath it or not.
He's got this.
If that still works. It's been like a year since really I've heard anything about it.
Adrian, who were the fatties?
Family.
All right.
So you can see like there's possibly the filigree on the top of it.
This is a 3D PDF, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's the scan thing they do on it.
That's really cool.
This is where we all start sending our finds to Thomas. James Barnes to sort out now, don't we?
Well, I'll get onto that.
Did you see my latest conservation work I did with Graham stuff? I had my bull head back and I give it a real good clean up with it all. It's been waxed and got everything off it, other than obviously the name.
Furniture.
Show it up close to the camera, Shane.
I think it'll go funny when I do.
And tell us about where you found it, what it is.
Well, it was on Barry Mansfield's dig. Not a lot come up on that day, in all fairness, but it was the usual, the Celtic sort of area where it's marsh grass and swampy. And I got a cracking signal. It was peeing it down with rain. And I've dug this up, and it looked like a piece of bronze crap. So I've just chucked it in my bag.
Furniture fitting.
Yeah, honestly, I thought it was. And Liam come over because it was like his second dig ever. And he said, have you found anything? I said, I just found this piece of bronze rubbish. And I wiped it, and I saw the nostrils like that. And I thought, oh, that might not be crap. And then when I cleaned it off, it ended up being, they've named it as an early Romanesque / Iron Age bucket fitting or something like that. But she said there would have been lead in the eyes, lead enamel, so it would have been red in the eyes as well. But that's all come out. So that's been waxed, and I cleaned all that with Graham stuff, and I think it looks the dog's danglies now.
Yeah, and was that with the dais?
Yes, yeah, it was a I think it was about 68. The signal was with the days too. It was bloody deep.
Master.
Well. Yeah, the
You're
Master.
still using the Master, Shane, aren't you?
Yeah.
Have you thought about going for the big boy control unit, or?
No, it doesn't. Honestly,
What's
it
the
doesn't
big
really.
boy control unit?
Steve's got that, and I find more than him, so it doesn't bother me.
What's the big boy control unit?
So
It's
the
squiggly
days-
line like you've got.
Yeah. So
What have you got at the minute then, Shane? Just the.
Just the puck, so
Puck.
the circle.
the puck.
Oh right, I didn't realise there was any difference.
No, it's. I think it's all about listening to it anyway. I do use the puck for the VDI, but it's like you get 50 signals and they sound different if they're silver and so on. So you've got to. It's like I always shouting to Dave. It's going to be an AMI. This is. It's because I can hear it that little bit louder. and a little bit
Generally
crispier.
wrong, by the way.
Yeah. Okay.
Shane, have you done the latest Deus update?
No, I'm happy with how it is at the minute, so I haven't bothered with it yet.
Adrian, Derek Sherwin asks, he hasn't seen much about the new HF2 coil yet. Is it any good, Adrian? Don't classify it
honest.
as a car. We don't
I'll
want
be
any
honest.
car things.
I was going to show you a video, but it's not loading on why. I haven't been out much. So HF2 coil been out 2 or 3 times, 3 I think, or 2. It's compact. It's very, very small. Well, it's here. So I show this every bloody week, but I don't know why. So
Sorry,
there's
Adrian.
my hand. Look how small that is. That
And
is
you've got
so
dainty
small.
hands as well, haven't you?
Yeah, I wear women's gloves. So very small. It's still early days. There's a few issues with the software VDI if you look at the numbers and don't listen to the tones, but it's still a beta.
I've just sent you some of my recent
I
good ones.
can't honestly give my full advice because the ground down south, I had a video to show which was a field and it had about 4 foot, it had cracks in it and they were 4 foot down the cracks. It was like bloody Mars. You can't detect down here at the moment. Beach this weekend, so we'll see how it goes on the beach, but
What machine?
as with all my reviews, I don't go out. I don't take it out of the box and go out for a couple of days. I do a good few months or year or so. I just did a review on the Equinox 700, and that was a year. I know it's been out for a long time, but we make sure. There's so much to go with new machines, coils, and equipment. There's software. There's the actual build quality of them, even the visual, like a white coil in theory should go cream after 3 or 4 years, which a few HF coils have gone, but it's early days. I'm gagging to go out with it, but I can't dig anything at the moment. Dave and Shane up north, they've got a lot of pasture.
you say
It was
that.
a bit hard, wasn't it?
We went out as a group, not this weekend, the weekend before, and it was bloody hard going, wasn't it, Shane? And that was last weekend, and since then we had more weather. This weekend I went out with the Ministry Detect. Shane went out with Liam, and it was horrendous digging.
Yeah.
Absolutely
And that's
horrendous.
and you
That was
had
after
probably
it down. Not kidding you. It was like that much. You could dig your shovel in, and then you could go a foot down. It was still dry.
yeah.
And it was
smashing
weird
your
as
shovel
well
through.
last week because I was going in a little bit, and then the next sort of level down, I put my spade in, and the whole ground was moving.
Mhm.
Well, weird.
Yeah, I think the metal detecting distributors will make a bit of money out of digging tools in the coming months because you're going to snap them and bend them, and it's still too hard, and they're just about harvesting here. So next week after, I'll get out, but it's so frustrating. You get a really good target You dig down, and you're like 20 minutes later, you're like, oh God. And I mark it on my phone, go back in autumn or spring, and see what's there. But yeah, it's we've had. I feel sorry for farmers. They've had a really bad year this year.
They've had a really
The
bad
crops.
2 years, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, last year was the worst in history, I think, and this year is probably going to be even worse. So yeah, bless them.
The maize is doing well around here at the minute. I could definitely say that because it's sky high. Then a lot of the crops are getting cut early.
Yeah, harvest is early, very early. So we have strawberry fields near us, and everyone normally goes about now, and they've all gone. They went weeks ago. So
Nick West says that you should try digging in Normandy. His mate broke his wrist while trying to dig over there.
Oh, Christopher Graham. What's that?
I'm putting it on.
Far too much rain. We need to find a way to share it across the pond with you. Christopher, you can baggage up stuff and send it to us at the Big Detecting Show, and we'll unload it. But we had rain here yesterday for about an hour, and I went out in the garden an hour later, and it was gone. It all like dry again. So, did you get a fib?
Oh, sorry. Did you get a fib at Stephen Brown quest for Britannia? You should tell Adrian.
Yeah, okay. I bet he's put it all over Facebook, and he.
Have a look at that runic ring I've just sent you, Adrian. That was a recent one. That's beautiful.
James is just from Ministry Detect. He's just sent me a video of digging in the Midlands.
Oh, go on.
Hold on.
Andrew T. It's hot in Ontario, in Canada as well. What are we showing? Yeah, I think the weather at the moment, it is that quiet time of year anyway. We're down here anyway.
So this video, it's basically he lives somewhere between myself and Shane. So he's not far from the pair of us. So this will be sort of the area more or less where myself and Shane live, Adrian. You see that? See that?
You got green grass. Jeez, got green grass.
That's how hard it is here.
He's got same digging tool as me, or is it an evolution? Yeah, it's an evolution. Yeah. It's just not worth it. It really, really isn't.
A few moments later. That's how I have to dig at the minute.
He looks like he needs a little rest. Have a little rest. Come on.
I went on Darren's Dave about 3 weeks ago when it was like that. And I think it was Liam. It was like on a Friday night or something. I was digging and digging and digging, and the signal was cracking. It was like an 80 signal, and I kept digging. And he ended up at nearly 1.5 feet deep, and I was getting really peed off with it. And I said to him, I can't leave it. The signal's too good. It was fucking on the sidewall. About 6 inches deep, and I kept going and going and going. I was absolutely knackered after it.
I think, it's if metal detecting is your only hobby, it's very, very frustrating at the moment. A bit like if you're a fisherman and the fishing season's over. It's hard, but I have other things I do which keep me busy. But at the same time,
send us a message, Bud. I'll send you some.
Shane, Wayne Rowland says, have you got any stickers available, mate? I'm collecting everyone's sticker in my woodshed. I'll swap you for a few coins for a coin tray with your logo carved into it, matey. Pretty please.
Yes, I will send you some, mate.
Wayne Rowlands, he makes amazing stuff out of polystyrene. So really nice
He
polystyrene.
carves it, hot knife on polystyrene. It's just phenomenal.
Yeah. And it's, yeah.
Well, I finish work tomorrow for 3 weeks, Shane. I'm going to Poland the last week. But for the next 2 weeks, I'm free.
I'm debating going on Barry's this Sunday because he says it's been cultivated. So it's barley, stubble, and pasture, but he says the top layer's been tilled basically. So I'm hoping that's gonna, with the rain we've had the past few days, I'm hoping that's gonna be a bit easier digging.
Shane, with your autism, HDAD, fibromyalgia, and all what you got,
yeah.
Thank you, Philip Wills, for reminding me. I forgot to put the chat on. To apologise.
Shane, what are your views on stubble detecting? How do you find it?
I like to have a shave before I go.
With lower back problems, not fun at all. I always find stepping over the stubble in general just absolutely kills my back and kills my hips. I can't do it for long. If I'm going to be deadly honest, I have to painkiller up to the eyeball before I go out. Amitriptyline in the night and the morning, and loads of painkillers while I'm out, just to be able to do it in general nowadays. So when it gets to the stubble, it gets quite difficult for me, especially stepping over and over and over and over the stems.
See, I like stubble because it's a challenge between yourself and the machine, the coil sensitivity. I quite like stubble.
I've still got my upper body strength. It's just my lower, so I try to force my coil through the stems a lot of the time, so I can get as low as I can with it.
James Barnes been raining all week. Where the hell is James?
That's nine.
Well, me and Shane are supposed to be doing some surveying for the heritage, but it's been too hard, the ground, and too hot that the area that it's doing on the moorland will just be ridiculous. There's no shade or anything. It would have just been ridiculous to even consider it. So that's all off, haven't we?
There was, when I went to the fair at the weekend, in the area that I do, the local historian come up to me and asked if we do Fox Valley Railway.
Oh, right, yeah.
I said, well, we're already doing one at the minute and blah, 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 blah. I told him all about the tram lines and everything that we've been digging up. And he said, if you pretty please can you get me a bit of rail in the odd spike and I'll put them in, because he is part owner with Fox Valley Railway. He says, I'll put them in there and I'll put your names to them that you found them as well. So found by local factories.
No problem. Sure, David will be fine with that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I went out this weekend. I sent yourself a picture, Adrian, with Stephen Brain. My brother came, which was fantastic for me. It's the first time I've ever detected with my brother. He's only new to the hobby. My son came for all of 12 minutes and then went back to the van and sat there for the rest of the day. The ministry detect, James, Mia, Chrissy, Paul, Jackie, Andy, the rest of them. Obviously, Spanish was with us as well. Really, really, as ever, chilled out, relaxed, great day. Obviously, if the ground was moist, there'd have been more things definitely coming up, but unfortunately, it was rock hard. And while I was there, nice little video for you of Adrian couldn't quite get his head around this. You go metal detecting and end up having acupuncture.
I'm breathing.
This is Mia, number 21, and this is Mia doing my acupuncture. think.
Mia's in your ear.
Mia's in my ear. Woosa. What happens now?
Just
Sit
there
back and
20
relax
minutes.
for half an hour.
Half an hour.
See you in 10 minutes.
Why are you here?
It's called a battlefield recovery. So it's used on the battlefield, that particular thing, way of doing it in your ear. And it's supposed to help relieve pain. To be fair, James had put his back out and he was in a lot of pain when we got there. And she done it on him first. And he was like, what pain? And he was well zonked. Don't mind, I was just dead chilled out. I don't know if it was the company and the weather, but it was cool. Don't know if it worked, but thank you, Mia.
Very nice. James Barnes, what's your view on coil stubble plates? Well, really, really good question. So someone me and Dave know quite well developed one of these about 2 years ago. However,
we can't say the name of it because the name was pretty nifty.
Yeah, and it might still appear. But a coil stubble plate, how can I explain it? I won't go into cars, but if you're going to have a stubble plate, right, and I'm opening up a can of worms here, put some sharp fins on it or something sharp. So imagine a coil and you've got wings around it to cut the stubble. So they're all 3D printed anyway. They're not like injection molded. So put like wings on it to cut the stubble or at least knock it. So they're taking a lot of it. How do I explain it? So imagine a coil and it's got sharp fins around the edge. And
imagine a Humber Scepter 1981
or a Super Snipe.
And the wheel has got additional spikes on it, and the spikes go into the other wheel of the other car, probably a Mark I Ford Fiesta from that era, and it cuts it open, and the Ford Fiesta represents the stubble.
I've tried a few over the years. Personally, they collect clag, but Minelab, Nocta, XP, Garrett, they haven't bought them out. So if it was that good, they'd produce them. That's the way I look at it. There may be a niche there, but I don't know.
I personally use mid boot and kick stubble out the way.
Actually, Andrew T's just come up with a comment. 18-inch Coiltech coil from the Manticore, which I've got. Oh my god, that is like a fat bloke running into a crowd of primary school children. It bowls them over. The 18-inch Coiltech coil smashes stubble. It proper does. Really, really good.
Message from the lovely Wayne Rowlands. He said this year's Queen Cabinet for the Rodney Cup Memorial Charity Detecting Events Rally is even bigger. It will also have a life-size Roman gladius rotating on the inside of the cabinet. Will be raffled off again this year for the wonderful cause, Gary Cook. Watch this space, my friend.
Oh, top man, Wayne. You know what we should do?
I had a bit of a fat. Oh, I've lost it again.
Thank you, Wayne. Well done.
I don't know why I've got a funny colour on the camera. It's doing my head in.
Kidneys drinking.
Jeez, Adrian.
Are you using Xvid?
No, I'm not.
Oh. Dave is going through his metal detecting collection.
I'm going through me. Where's that gone? Collection. It was here before, and now it's not.
When I get a minute, I'd like to talk to about the. Why has that come up again?
My fingers knocked some.
Oh,
Did you watch the? I was going to say Soil Sisters, but Treasure Sisters on Monday.
No.
Apparently, the Treasure Sisters now.
Oh.
That's what they called it.
Oh. No. Are they in the chat?
Not a clue.
No.
We've only got 2 people watching, haven't we?
3.
Great.
Dave's
There it
son's
is.
watching.
Found it.
Oh. Metal detecting news. Oh my God. Forgotten about that. Dave.
So, when I went out with. Who did I go out with? I forgot what they're called. Ministry of Detect. The other day, I actually did find something. At first, we thought it wasn't something of consequence, but in the end, it turned out to be. Hold on, your horse. There it is. So, where's it gone again? There it is. One of them. And it is a post-medieval bronze sword belt hanger. Look at me, finding something. Thanks, James.
Snap.
And Metal Detecting News has a new sponsor. Treasure Hunting Magazine.
I could, So I could share that actually.
Yes, we do have some new news this week. Sorry, free giveaways this month as well.
Oh, mind that.
A free travel bag with it as well as the only being.
No, that's Garrett. That's
Garrett. That's Garrett.
It's US customers only. Shane, have you used the Versa yet?
No.
I think you'd love that. Couple of retards there. Bit of.
Can't say that word anymore.
What?
You
sorry.
shouldn't say that
Sorry.
word.
Sorry, a couple of spastics. And it's a Digathon, which
I'm looking
is
forward to
not
that.
long away. Digathon's looking really good. So, look, at the end of the day, sign up to Metal Detecting News.
And if you are friends with TC Detect, or if you obviously find the contact details on there, and you do come across a news article related to metal detecting, become one of the news hounds for Tony and send that information over to him.
Is he that one lady bloke who runs away from wasps?
Go down a little bit, Adrian. A little bit more. Who's he?
He's XP new field tester bloke. Tony, I would just say put your web address in here because I can't see it anywhere, and your header image has not got a link on it. So if I click on it, there's no web address. But that's me being geeky. Because we could have shared that. Talking of metal detecting, right? Can I talk about the inquiry, Dave?
Certainly.
Shane,
if you look at the banner at the bottom of the news page, you'll find the website for him.
Oh, is that? Oh, cool. Might have thought. Shane, Dave and me are aware the NCMD attended the House of Lords the other week, Alan Tamblyn, regarding an inquiry into metal detecting.
Yeah, I just put in and say that AMDS did as well, and other related to the hobby people.
Yeah. So, for those watching the show who are new, existing, and been detecting for a long time, I highly, highly recommend you watch these videos. So the first video, so this is about
How
the
long
hobby-
total are the videos, Adrian?
Quite long. I've watched all
How
of them.
long altogether, approximately?
6 hours.
6 hours.
But if you work in an office and you can have AirPods in, or you work from home, or you're on a long drive, it's on YouTube. And the first one has got the AMDS on there, supporting the hobby, NCMD, and someone else who I can't remember. And they're at the House of Lords talking about our hobby, right? This is so important, right? There's 6 interviews that last an hour each one. So starts off with NCMD, AMDS, and I've forgotten who the other guy is. It goes right through to the Farmers Union, the police, the lottery fund, everything. All what they think about our hobby, right? And they're discussing our hobby as we speak, right? So we're all like on Facebook, Instagram, social media, we're all chatting away. Oh, I love it. I found this, found that. It's great. But if you want to find out what people think of us and what's being discussed about the hobby, I highly, highly recommend you watch these videos. Personally, I've watched all of them, 6 hours, and I'm very excited for us in the hobby. We go back 30, 40 years ago when we had the Stop campaign where they were trying to ban metal detecting, and archaeologists didn't get on that well with metal detectorists. Things have changed, and a lot of that has got to do with the Portable Antiquities Scheme, how we record finds. The Portable Antiquities Scheme is just about to launch a new portal very soon, where instead of taking a day off work and drive into your flow with a worn, bent 10 pence piece from 1978 to find out it's rubbish, not rubbish, but there's no history behind it, you can submit it on their portal. And we are the customers to the PAS, right? So they're paid to record our finds. We metal detect for free. It's our hobby. So we are giving them all this information, and they've got this new portal coming soon. And there's so many exciting things in the hobby. There's a few issues. One of them being how the hobby's changed over the years. So, sorry, Dave's made me big screen now, but 20 years ago, 10 years ago, you wanted to metal detect, you found a local club, you joined the club, you went on a dig, 30, 40 people, 50 maybe, the local flow came, recorded your finds. Now it's fragmented. There's people all over the world, Facebook groups, social media, posting finds, what's this, what's that. Whereas historically, you went to your flow, and that's causing a bit of an issue. But I would highly recommend it, and I'm just going to share the web page, Dave, if that's all right with you.
Mm-hmm.
I got so excited about this. So
you know, the new pass thing you're going on about.
Yeah.
Are they changing anything for self recorders?
Yes, I'll get onto that. So this is AMDS on the left, John Wells, Mr. Alan Tamplin. I could probably play it actually, but
and Keith Westcott. Wow, what a combination! I bet there was
no.
It was all very jolly.
I recommend watching it. I'll put a QR code to share it because it's a long web address. So all these people, these are finds liaison officers. These 3 here are lovely, and they commend metal detectorists. Really good. Then you've got the police, National Farmers Union, Heritage England, all that, and then it goes to the big people. Then it goes to the lottery funders, the people who fund part of PAS and stuff like that. So I highly recommend that. if you are really, really serious about this hobby and you've only been in it 5-10 years, you need to realise where we are now and where we've come from. And a lot of it is to do with PAS. And one thing I will share, if you've got your phone there, because I can't share the web address because sadly it's a WordPress site because they've got no money or whoever's done it. So if you scan this QR code with your phone, if you're watching it on your phone or your iPad, do a screenshot and then scan it another way. But that is the website for the inquiry. But it's one of the best.
Also, if you go onto the Big Detecting Show Facebook group, you'll find NCMD have actually shared, and James Bond have shared a link direct to the page there.
And if you like Tony Kaywood's put, apparently a report is going to be written in August. Next steps outlined. Be interested to see what they are. Well, I think from the inquiry, you can, well, if you've got any common sense, you can see what it is. But what I am so pleased to hear from that is I personally feel held in a good light in this hobby. And there's so much I can talk about it all night, but watch it. Click on the Facebook link on our Facebook page and watch it. It's a nightmare, 6 hours, but if you're driving, working from home, listen to it because it really will make you think about the hobby and where we've come. It's amazing. It's really good. Sorry, I'm quite passionate about this. Sorry.
Self-recorders, you won't tell me about it.
Yeah. Now, so the new PAS website will enable you to upload images of your find similar to self-recording. So you find something, you don't know what it is, you upload it to the portal with a rough picture, because PAS pictures are really high quality, and your flow, this is what I think, your flow will look at it and go, thank you very much, Shane, really nice, we've made a record of it, blah, blah, blah. Whereas if you upload your furniture fitting that's really rare from Saxon period, they'll go, Shane, thank you very much. Can you come and see me? So if you it's efficiency in the system. The other issue we've got with the hobby is experience, right? So I personally think a lot of metal detectorists have got a lot more knowledge of finds than some flows, and I say some, because some detectorists have been detecting 30, 40, 50. Julian Evanhart, prime example, right? You can show him something, he'll 3 times out of 10 get it right. No, he'll 9 times out of 10 get it right. Whereas someone who's graduated in university, who's studied a specific thing, who's a finds liaison officer, they're still learning. Yeah. So
it's like any job, though, that isn't it?
Yeah. Metal detectorists working for PAS could work voluntary. So, like, I'm not retired, but I will be one day. When I'm retired, pop up to the local PAS for a day and do some identification and stuff, talk to detectorists. The issue you got behind that is someone finds a Roman hoard and there's a metal detectorist recording it for him and advising him, are they kosher and would they want to share the finder's location with the metal detectorist? Because the metal detectorist...
That happened with Liam. Look at Liam finding the gold fork. He's been detecting 4 months and he ain't got a clue what he was doing. He come straight to me with it. And I rung the flow straight away, and we had a treasure act done that night, and the phone call from her for like half an hour with it.
Yeah, exactly. David Seymour, good question. Big rallies and finds. Yeah. So this is a very good point, David Seymour. So Shane goes to Rodney Cook Memorial Rally Dig in Oxfordshire, or wherever it is. Where is it?
Good area.
Yeah. Shane finds he's fined, right? Shane knows what he's doing, but let's say Shane's been only detecting the ear and he finds silver. Let's say he finds a gold fibula, right? Does Shane record that where he found it, or can Shane record it with his local flow in his area? Right?
Doesn't matter, does it?
Yes, it should be recorded with the local flow if it's a treasure find.
See, mine's never bothered with that though. She's always said you can record it here, and I'll send it to whoever needs be.
It depends on the find, but there's a lot of grey areas, and this is where it all gets fragmented. And it's not our fault. It's not our fault. We detect and dig. It's the whole efficiency of the system and who, what, where. So yeah. TC detects. You want Adrian checking your fibulas. Maybe that's why I've never found one, Tony. Because I think they're furniture fittings.
Should I go get some for you?
Yeah. But yeah. Sorry, David. Oh, I've got the wall of Adrian, and I've got to tell you what it is.
Gone all silent.
I'm just copying you. I still don't understand why I look like a ghost.
Is it because you're one of them?
Yeah.
A mongrel?
Must be. Mongrelitis in my spine.
You doing show and tell then, Adrian?
What?
I thought you said I found something I'm going to show you.
It won't work.
Oh, okay.
Computers. Oh, no.
Do we have an Adrian's Wall tonight?
We do, and
no prizes tonight.
Yeah, Graham Dempsey said the man.
Okay.
Oh, he's got a. He's
like
got a
rabbit.
He's got
Some
a new product
coming. Mm.
You've seen it, haven't you, Dave?
Yes, I've seen it.
I haven't.
No, you're not special. Ready when you are.
It might be because of your background, your green screen thing, Shane.
No, it isn't. I just think it's a rubbish camera. It says it's 4K, but whatever.
I thought you were ready, Adrian.
It's there. Do it again. Sorry.
That's that one-legged man who gets chased by wasps.
Do you know that helmet that you have on in that video, Adrian?
Yeah.
I'm actually selling one of them at the moment.
How much?
85 of your English pounds.
I'll give you 15. Right. Ready?
Number 21 is the first number. Actually, Adrian, first and foremost, will you send me a text to tell me what it is?
I did.
Have you? When?
What's the app of what's?
When? Oh, there.
I don't know what it is. Can I guess then?
You're not going to tell anyone tonight, are you, Adrian?
No, I try not to, David.
Right, number 21. And I'm going to start at the bottom. Dominic Tomczyk. I've not seen anything else beforehand. Number 19, and it's not a pipe at Tampere. It's not a knife. Number 10. It's not a medieval key. Number 12. In fact, Shane, you do the numbers, I'll do the other.
Can I pick one? 6.
You pick all the numbers. It's not a Celtic brooch. It's not a gun.
29.
It's not a purse bar. Do you know what? You all need to come up with some new guesses because you all say these every week. It's not a weight. It's not a strap band. It's not a fibula.
23.
It's not a medieval door knocker.
Ooh, terror ring.
It's not a pommel.
No
Will
one else
Wayne's
is putting
got
any
it.
numbers.
Straight in by Will Wayne.
Shut up.
He got it.
What is it?
A buckle.
Well, it's actually a shoe buckle, but we would have been there all night with that. But well done, Will Wayne. Oh, look at that.
So if you can send your details over to Adrian via thebigdetectingshow.com, and he, Mr. Wayne, will forward your details over to the lovely Mr. Dempsey. How he makes any money, I don't know. And last week's winner, Matt Kent, somebody hasn't sent over his details to Graham as yet. And I'm sure he will do so sooner rather than later.
No, Matt Kent. Are you in the chat, Matt? Because
I haven't seen Matt tonight.
No, he's got a. If you're listening in your Hyundai i10, Matt, you'll get a gift if you can wait from me at one of the rallies this year. If you're attending, if not, contact us at bigdetectingshow.com. Contact page, and I'll send it out in the post. But it's quite big, and it needs to go in the fridge within 12 hours. So, yeah, or freezer.
So Shane, obviously you consider. Where's he gone? What are you doing now?
Is that a rabbit?
My bunny.
Food. Dog food, that isn't it, Adrian?
Is that an albino rabbit? Has it got pink eyes?
Yeah.
Oh, watch them.
Don't trust
Harry
it.
Pitney.
Don't trust
Yeah,
it.
they're vicious.
Told you,
Albino
don't
rabbit.
trust it. Philip Wills said it. Shane's in Diagon
Diagon Alley. I put the wall on because Adrian's wall.
See what you did. Jackie Walker says, do you like Pink Floyd? Might be a bit young there, Jackie.
All in all, just another.
No, Bless
Roman
Edge,
knife.
it's not a Roman knife.
That was a bit late. Adrian, can you show that ring I sent you, that silver ring? Because the Flow still haven't ID'd it. Get people's opinion on it.
Christopher Graham, run away! Run away!
I don't know about this.
Throw the holy hand grenade of Antioch at the rabbit, Adrian.
So this is Shane's ring.
That's funny.
They still haven't ID'd it yet. I had nothing from it.
Did you notice a skinny fellow in like rags following you around with my precious?
I did notice.
I'm going to
him.
start having to call Liam Gollum now, aren't I?
Gollum. With his talk.
Come on, Liam Smeagol. My precious.
I personally don't. Well, you know me. Oh gosh. I don't know.
Does it
It's
say
quite thick.
McLovin on it?
McLovin.
I can say an O, V, and an I then.
See, some don't look like letters, do they? That looks like a bird. And then you've got like a swastika symbol on the next one.
Nick Berry thinks it's 16th century.
Yeah.
Jacqueline Walker says, Shane plays a tune. Grand piano behind you.
I wouldn't. It's stolen.
Why were you looking behind you then?
We have got a piano in this room.
It's quite.
Graham Dempsey says it's Lombardic lettering, and he doesn't mean the person who used to play football.
It's quite
14th century, Graham believes.
It's just. It's not.
That's not the one. That's a different one.
Shane, write down Lombardic lettering.
Have
a Google.
It's quite. I wouldn't say uncouth, but it's not a lot of skill gone into it.
It was misshapen as well.
Either old or poor, perhaps.
I think Nick Berry, 16th. Yeah.
Are there any internal markings, Shane? Any hallmarks or anything?
No, nothing. No.
Nice pair of
Well, where he says it actually says Warren James on it. I was going to go for Elizabeth Duke.
That's why they put it through a stretcher, because of the hallmarks on it anyway.
So you sent this one as well?
Yeah, that was that came off where a Saxon pendant was found. It was literally same place. So that's gone in for treasure as well. It's small, that is. It's really small.
What, like fingering? Like little finger?
No, it's like something that would have gone on a pendant. It's that small.
Okay.
And that one's gone in for inquest. They want to buy that one. That's going for Tamworth. Tamworth's Castle's buying it, I think.
Shame it's broken.
Yeah, they said the heart on the bottom with the eye was he deciphered the bleeding heart of Jesus Christ.
You know your Apple Hub?
No.
Google, what's that up there? Google Hub.
That isn't me. That's the Flo's computer.
Oh.
She sent me that.
Adrian, I'm just going to change the screen a minute.
Yeah.
So that's Lombardic lettering, according to Google.
What century is that?
I don't know. I'll have to Google that.
1974.
1974.
Yeah. And who found that ring, Shane?
I did.
What would you say with the Deus Master has been your, I won't say favourite find, but find that you thought was lead or iron or took?
What, had come out in a bad signal, you mean, and then give me something good? Probably the 1st century Roman brooch.
And what ID did that come up as on the Master?
It was pretty low. It came in at like a 45, but it was 50% of it was a signal, 50% was iron. Honestly, around Staffordshire, I wouldn't normally dig it, but because we were in Wiltshire, it was dig anyway. Because the ground
Lombardic lettering dates back to the 6th or 7th century, according to Wikipedia, which is always correct, and I trust it implicitly. That's Liam.
I'm sure Nick could.
Liam, who he doesn't realise, but he's coming on the show in 3 weeks with Shane, because I'll be in Poland. He's asked Nick Berry, would you be able to make him a replica of his gold torque that he found a couple of weeks ago on the Shrewsbury and Shropshire metal detecting dig? I've got a question about the Shrewsbury and Shropshire, Barry. I know Barry's in the chat. Is it the same group? Am I right in saying it's the group that was John's and you merged? Am I right in saying? Because I used to go with John's group. I can't remember his last name. Mine's gone.
I know he's doing digs with the Polish lads around our area now.
East Cheshire ones.
Yeah.
Hi, Chrissy.
Talking of digs, Shane, are you going to what rallies are you going to this year?
Pocklington, going to James's. That's probably the one I'm looking forward to the most. I went the Soil Sisters dig.
Digathon. They're
Digathon.
on next week.
Next week?
And
Yes, next week. And you're not here.
Digathon's not next week. Oh,
No,
they're on.
Ollie and James are coming on the show.
22nd, yeah.
depending whether you boys
And
were
you
going,
fucked it off.
I was debating Detectiveville as well.
Yeah, I'll be going to Digathon is my exciting one this year. Very
You're travelling all that way for us.
We might be going to the MyLab 500 as well, Shane. Don't forget.
Are you going to put your tent up again, Adrian?
No, I'm not going to that. It's like 4.5 hours for me. So
I want to see you put your tent up. Have we still got that video, Dave?
No, we don't have that video.
I
Sadly.
don't know, Shane, I don't know. I don't know what you're laughing
And
at.
his £2 tent, which was
No,
no
it
way,
wasn't
shape, or
£2.
form
It was
dark,
40.
so
It was
it was
£44.
completely light, and Adrian woke up at about 4 o'clock with the birdie because it was light.
I
And
remember
also,
him pretty
am I right
ill.
in saying, did you bring a sleeping bag?
Yes, I did, but the zip was broken, and because
it was
that was after about 6 pints,
And it was a very, very thin one as well, wasn't it?
No, it was a very good tent, but if you don't zip the door up and it drops to, was it -2 that night?
Yeah, it was cold.
If you don't zip the door up and your sleeping bag zip's broken and you go to bed in a pair of pants, it's very cold. And yes, I did wake at 4 and I
To be
walked
fair,
around a
though,
bit.
You could have got in with Shane in Ricardo's van, which had the heater on, and spooned with him. I'm sure he'd have
And
liked it.
Dave, do you remember Shane had a hot water bowl? Do you
Yeah.
remember?
Yeah, it was lovely.
But I was the first person at the Rodney Cook rally to have a shower, even though there wasn't any water running because the marshals hadn't turned it on at 6 o'clock in the morning. So I got in there, stripped naked, and
Rang me to get them to go and turn it
yeah,
on.
because no one was answering. Gary Cook wasn't answering. So I phoned Dave. I was all lathered up. God, Tony Kay would have loved that, wouldn't he? Got me talc ready and everything. And then by the time the generator started, it took about 15 minutes to warm the water. So I was standing there naked. Luckily, Tony Kaywood came and warmed me up, rubbed me it's like a Chinese burn all over my body. It was lovely. So thank you, Tony. But yeah, the tent is still available. It's still there, and I'm looking forward to the Digathon because we've got a year, haven't we, Dave? And we will welcome people to come into our yurt and discuss their metal detecting finds and things, which we could put on the show. Do you think that'd be quite nice on the bed?
Are we doing the show from Pocklington?
Yes, we're going up on the Thursday to do the show, and Adrian will be joining us from home.
I might come up on the Thursday.
Oh, okay.
Because if we've got a bed in a tent, you know, like the Big Breakfast used to have people interviewed on a bed. I think that'd be quite nice.
If you don't come up, Adrian, I hope loads of fibulars come up.
Shane, they're furniture things.
Dzień dobry to Thomas Yik. Greetings from Poland. Dzień dobry.
Dzień dobry. Dzień dobry. Stephen Brame. Oh, I could join Stephen Brame in his tent.
Andrew T will be there. He's in a hotel locally on the Thursday.
Dave, do you remember this? Oh, is it Tony or is it someone else I said it about? Tony said he's watching through a spy hole. It wasn't Tony, but I did once say something about someone. You know, like when you got loads of tents, someone could be watching you through the zip if you're a bit perverted, like Tony. Eagle Eye DJ, can we block him or ban him? Get rid of him.
Making comments like that, disgusting.
Yes, put him in timeout. He's just come back from San Francisco holiday on his own. He goes
He was
out
banned
there.
and their comments
He said
were
he'd gone to
removed.
Malta to me.
No, he goes to San Fran. He's into roller disco.
Oh no, it's Gran
goes-
Canaria that's the capital for those sort now, isn't it?
Mykonos won it.
Eagle Eye DJ's been banned and their comments were removed. Anyway, Shane, you
Yeah.
going out this weekend? Dave, you going
Hopefully.
out? Or
Hopefully.
actually, Dave has been detecting more than me this month.
I have, haven't I? Been at it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
as I
he's
say, I'm
been
off
on
for
it.
three. Well, I'm off for 23 days from 1 o'clock tomorrow. I'll be doing some work for the obviously the heritage when I can, because the ground with the rain we're getting should allow us to get stuck in there.
Next year at
Hold on.
the
Let me just
at that local fair that I
block
go,
that
Dave.
user. What?
That next year, that local fair that I go from the area we detect, they want us to put a stall on and display all the metal detecting finds what we've had from the area and talk about them. So I've said we will do.
Sound house.
And hopefully find some more Roman silvers this year.
I want to find some stuff.
I've only had one gold this year. I'm a bit gutted about
Good on you, girl. Yeah, because bloody
I
Liam's
had
had,
gold
it for
this year.
Liam's had it for everyone.
that. Yeah, true. And yet they say karma repays, and yet the newbie gets it.
He's got his mum's lovely as well, I've got to say. Lovely lady.
I'm not saying anything, Adrian. Dave's smile says it all.
I
There
think
he is. There he is. There's the response. Dean, who's your daddy, said, do you know where the biggest town or city is to the RCM
Yes.
Enfield Rally for the end of September?
yes. Tickets go live.
This is the end of September one. Is this the...
This is the one that's been selling into
Yeah.
already.
Cirencester. So, actually, I can go into more detail because you're watching the show. So it's near Cirencester, but
What date's this one?
26th to the 28th of September. Tickets
I won't
go
do that.
on sale tomorrow at 10 o'clock.
Ooh.
It's between Malmesbury, Malmesbury, and Cirencester.
I'll definitely be
Malmes-
there because that's our week shutdown in work.
So,
I won't.
yeah.
I'm on
So-
holiday.
Now, this site is a brand new one to Rodney Cook. No one's ever been there before. And it's undetected land, as far as we know, for big events. Tickets are limited on this. They're a bit less than the other two events. And I will be there at this one. This will be my gold fibula encrusted in rubies, 100%. But yeah, so
It's a furniture fitting, mate.
so if you want to get they all are, Shane. If you want to go to this event,
James
26
Barnes is shutting down his work to go to it.
Yeah, I would. I'm quite fortunate because I get involved in Rodney Cook a bit, and this one looks really, really, really good. Really good.
I'll
Which
let
we
you
all
know,
do, 'cause
James.
Shane's a steward, not a steward, what they call marshal there. And obviously, we do the show in usually yearly the magazine as well.
So yeah, going live tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock. RodneyCookMemorial.co.uk, and just sit there with your computer refreshing the page. And there's tickets are, I think, 55 quid for the whole weekend, which is nothing really. And guests are free if you want to have a guest to come with you. So
Mr. Barnes is going to be bringing his magmatrometry machine down for me on my Roman Horde site. See if we can find a bit more out about it.
That's interesting.
His plastic wheelchair.
I was actually in the field adjacent to that a couple of weeks ago, wasn't I?
Don't know.
Yes. When we were on Sam's Land.
Oh, yeah.
I disappeared for hours on my own. I was up to the field directly next to it. So I was about 50 metres from Shane's Horde location, but in the next field.
And then
the ground was
hard. We've never really done it, have we? And the grass was like yay long, but we were struggling to get through the grass, and I got a nice 70-80 signal on the master, and it ended up being a Charles I shelling one of them. No, Crown is it? The big buggers, the ones that are dead thick.
Nice, well done, Shane.
So we're going back there as soon as it's cut. He said that's cut end of July.
That's now. No, it's
not. Probably 2 weeks, I'm guessing, with them.
I'm off for 2 weeks, Shane. 2 weeks?
Yeah, we'll go up. He'll let all 5 of us on as well, which is good. And there's been loads of FIPs come off there, Adrian. So you're welcome to come.
Oh, yeah, Ben had one, didn't he?
I've had 4 FIBs off there, and Ben had that massive one.
Draw handles.
And that bloke next to it had that enamelled one.
You know when I'm going to find one? It's 6 years this year. 6 years since I found a fibula.
In your area, it should be everywhere.
Yeah, but yes and no.
But
it's like a golf ball.
Shane, where you're a mongrel, he's a cockney.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. But if you look at all the other things I've had, most people would be like ecstatic finding other things I found. I don't share my finds on Facebook.
Maybe if you stuck to one machine and learnt it properly, you'd find one.
Yes. Well, there is one machine which I'm finishing off.
That's the legend, then.
No, there's no legend, good machine. This is the problem. There's too many good machines at the moment, especially 500 to 800 quid price range is ridiculous. I mean, what's the... Yeah, so you got the Vortex, you've got the Apex slowly disappearing. But, you know, at the end of the day, I whether it's a thimble or a 20p from 1999, it's a find. It's history.
You aren't looking hard enough.
My philosophy is, Adrian, and Shane will tell you this: if I find a coin, I've had a good day. No matter what it is.
Yeah. It's true, actually. Me and my mate James, we find a coin and your machine's working.
The downside about the rich ones down there, Dave, is when they find a coin 90% of the time, it's an hammered coin.
Yeah.
So they're special to us, but to them, they're just like nothing.
Yeah, they are very common. I'd say 50% of the time, every time I go out, I find a hammered. So
the first time I used the Apex TC, you were there, weren't you, Dave?
I've had 4. Yes.
We took what was the name again?
We took 2 people out on an experience day.
Yeah,
Shane said, I'll try the 800. Give her the was it the 800?
Yeah, I give her the Nox, and I said, let me have a go at the Vanquish first signal hammered coin.
It wasn't the Vanquish, the Apex, wasn't it?
Yeah, the Apex, yeah.
I did like the Apex. The screen is brilliant. and same as the Vortex. I just feel the Vortex could have been more compact than the Apex, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because the Vortex is the ergonomics of it is
Nick
still a good
Berry.
machine.
Nick Berry. Adrian, it's like driving too many different cars, then going to the garage and putting petrol in a diesel car. So stick to one detector, Adrian.
But you say that, Nick. My most significant. Well, this is the thing.
He may be rubbish at jokes, but Adrian joins the team as one of the most experienced field testers in the world.
What Nick's saying, yeah, I agree. I do have 2 or 3 machines in the background. I won't say what they are, that I use as well as whatever I'm field testing. But if you subscribe to Treasure Hunting Magazine, read my field tests, they're true, 100%. And I've got people to back me up on that. So when you find a Gold Noble, full Gold Noble with Deep Tech Vista X, which is a machine in the hobby, it's like someone buying a Lada in the 1980s. It wasn't a common car. Yeah, exactly. And then you find Bishop's ring with Cabochon Sapphire with the Roots Auto 71. Then you find a Tilby Penny with what did I find that with? It was deep.
Adrian, can I stop you there? No reason. I just wanted to stop you there.
Yeah, but all I'm saying is Nick is right. I can't stick to one machine. I can't do it. I've got 2 or 3. I can't. But put me in any car and I'm like GTA on acid. My son
until you crash it.
No,
he was a handsome devil anyway on the front of Treasure Hunting this month.
Still not me.
Quentin Crisp. Google.
No, that's the picture of mine, yours, and Donna's chat. Quentin Crisp.
Yeah, that's why I said it. Someone will Google it. Google it.
Right, everybody. It's time to go to bed. Thank you very much for joining us. Next week, Adrian won't be here, but we will be joined by Ollie Gowers and James Roberts from the Ministry of Detect, organisers of Digathon, to tell us all about what's going to be happening next month up near York. So have a fantastic week. Thanks, Shane, for coming on tonight.
You're more than welcome, as usual.
Adrian, as ever. Thank you all for joining us, and we will see you all next week. Ta-ta.
Drop it.